How's your day, Jessica?
Good, good. Woke up a little bit late. Tuned into the service around 11 o'clock. So caught the last bit of worship and the bat mitzvah. So yeah, it was really good. Bat mitzvah girl did really, really well.
Yeah, she did great.
Yeah, a lot of verses.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness,
Oh, oh yeah, she had a lot of verses.
she had a lot. She kept going and going, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, she's knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I think we're live and got people watching.
Okay. Do you want me to just get started?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let you take over.
Excellent. So it's just me and Rabbi Ari tonight, guys. Um, so at just in a house, not parking grounds this week, but still good. So we have Havdalah, just the end of our Shabbat. So sad to see Shabbat go. Really, really great. We were just speaking about the wonderful bat mitzvah, Anna Lynn. You did so great. Mazel tov to you, uh, Rodriguez family. You guys, so proud, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, so let's just finish with Havdalah. We have, like always, our wine, our spices, and our light, our candle, all to remind us of the sweet taste, the joy of Shabbat, the sweet smell, and the light of Shabbat. So, if you want to sing along with me, just sing "Lai Lai Lai," and you should know the rest. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore peri hagafen, bore peri hagafen. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore mine besamim Bore mine besamim Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore meore ha'esh, bore meore ha'esh. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai la la lai 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 lai. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai. Lai lai la 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 lai lai la la lai la la lai. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera ve'amnenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, in Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakilati. And we take our light and we extinguish it in our wine. And we say, Shavua Tov.
What's up? All right. So I started a new book.
Excellent. What is it?
This one's going to be a fun one, actually, I think. And in fact, it's especially applicable for Havdalah. So this one is written by a friend of mine, a longtime friend of ours, and her name is Bonnie Wilkes. And she wrote a book called, oh, wait, hold on. No, my facial, right, there we go. Sabbath, A Gift of Time. Wait, maybe can you see that? Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is first of all, I've been meaning to read this book for 11 years.
Ooh.
So she published it 11 years ago. And I've had it in my library probably for about that long. And, it's just one of the books I've been meaning to get to and never did. But it's about Shabbat and about the importance of Shabbat. And so I read the first few chapters, thought I'd give a couple reflections on them. First of all, to open up the book, she quotes Abraham Joshua Heschel, one of the great Jewish minds of the recent ages. What would be a world without Sabbath? It would be a world that knew only itself or God. That's your fire alarm.
I think so. Sorry.
What you get for celebrating Havdalah. The quote, Heschel's quote continues, it would be a world that knew only itself or God distorted as a thing or the abyss separating him from the world, a world without the vision of a window in eternity that opens into time. Basically, Shabbat sets a pattern for us. And it sets a foundation for the way we live time, the way we live each week. It especially now, we live in a society that is always, well, I say especially now. Maybe I should go, especially 5 months ago. We live in a society that is always, how can I squeeze more things in? And now, I mean, outside of Shabbat, a virus has basically gotten us to the point where we have to take a rest. But in here, she says, life's demands drive us hard and fast, and there was no time to slow down, much less pause and rejuvenate. And she takes a multifaceted look at Shabbat, but basically, she starts with the purposes of Shabbat, and through the Bible and the prayer books, the Jewish prayer books, there are 3 expectations. Number one, it's a ceremonial celebration, remembering the Israelites' redemption from Egypt, from Egyptian slavery. You can find that in Exodus chapter 13. Number 2, it's a ceremonial celebration honoring God's creation of the universe in 6 days and his resting or ceasing from work on the 7th. Find that in Genesis chapter 2. And finally, it is a glimpse and foretaste of the age to come what it will be like in messianic times. You can add in Ezekiel chapter 36, three references that she takes as her basis for it. But she takes this idea, and actually for those of you who are watching, if you don't take a Shabbat, this is a good argument for you to take one. Slowing down in our lives doesn't do the job of physical, mental, and emotional restoration. Ceasing activity is what allows for that. And the cessation of activity is what happens on Shabbat. And by the way, if for anybody who's watching and maybe you're new to Judaism or Jewish thought or Messianic Judaism or even the concept of Shabbat, this is a really good book. In fact, even if you've been around for a while, it's good to refresh. Very short, very easy read. If if you only have time to read 5 minutes in a book a day or every other day, each chapter is like 2 pages. So it's perfect for an easy read. But her premise is not how shall I say this? Is not that we focus on the observation or the what is it that we cannot do on Shabbat, but her focus is what is Shabbat? It's a gift of time to us, and because if we just run our lives, we just are out of time always. But if we begin to have a discipline of Shabbat, this is what He's giving us, a gift of time, and it allows us to be restored, rejuvenated, and refreshed. And it also instills a sense of tranquility and sacredness. And in fact, there's a saying, and I don't think she says it here, but there's a saying, and I can't remember off the top of my head who said it, but more than the Jews have kept Shabbat, the Shabbat has kept the Jews. And as a principle for the prolonged survival of the Jewish people, the Jewish people have been around for millennia. The Persian Empire has come and gone, the Greek Empire has come and gone, the Roman Empire has come and gone, the British Empire has come and gone. And yet the Jewish people are still around and still a recognizable people. And it speaks to both the Jewish people's distinction through the observance of Shabbat and festivals, but also the power of a mighty and loving God who's looked after us through lots and lots of trials. This actually kind of falls into what I was talking about in my message today, that it's the installation of a discipline. It's hard to start, but once the discipline is in, then it actually allows everything else to fall in order. And Shabbat is the first of the Jewish holidays. When you ask somebody what's a Jewish holiday, you don't actually think of Shabbat. You think of Passover, you think of Yom Kippur, and those are probably the two that most people who don't know Jewish celebrations think of. But the very first holiday that's mentioned is Shabbat. And Shabbat is what allows the rest of the calendar to follow. And it's what allows us to have time to continue following the Lord. So she makes a point, and now I can't find it in her book, but she makes the same point that I made in the last with the last book, and also even in my message today, that even if we have a discipline or we have habits or observances, none of it is effective without the Ruach, without the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is what enables us and brings to life everything that's within and that we're participating in. So I just think it's an interesting dive, and as we keep going, I'm sure each week I'm going to read probably 5 chapters because the chapters are short. So we'll cover this book for a little bit, and I actually may get into another book on Shabbat if I can find it. I started looking for it last night, but I can't find it. I know I have it somewhere, but I just can't find it in my library. Anyways, I hope to see Jessica and Steven, and then continue to y'all see me, but I don't really see you. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this book. I'm sure that I don't know where you can find it. Oh, hey, my dad wrote a review for it in the beginning. I didn't even realize that. Obviously, I skipped the first page in the book because I didn't see that my dad wrote a review. But I have a feeling that we might have some of these in our Judaica shop, but I know that Gateway has them because it's now published by Gateway Press. So if anybody's looking for one, you can find it. In fact, I think it's available on Amazon for on Kindle, if I remember right now. So if you guys are looking for it, it's a great primer, great book to get launched out with. So anyways, hope to see you guys next Shabbat. Join Jessica and me next week as well. Jessica and me, or Jessica and I? Jessica and me. Hope you join Jessica and me next week. So anyways, Shavua Tov, everyone. Thanks for taking the time tonight. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Hope this observance of Shabbat, this gift of time that you are encountering, will allow the rest of your week to fall in place. Allow the light of the Lord to shine through you in your workplace or whatever it is that you're doing this week. So, Shavua Tov, Jessica, good seeing you. I'm sure I'll see you again sometime. Talk to you guys later. Bye.